So I was painting over here. What is up, guys? It's Godzilla 621, and this is another behind the scenes vlog. This is me pretty much trolling around because I just finished painting this board for the next scene. And the next scene is a winter scene with a bunch of snow mountains. It's in the autumn/winter season, so I need to kind of do a mix of that on the sets. Here is the actual paint I did. So we pretty much moved everything because we actually got our house painted recently. The KZ Studio Tower is still over there, and the table is still there. Here's where I was painting earlier. But yeah, I'm just coming out here like every day. I just come out here and just look at the stars above me. You can see some constellations. Just see how vast it is. Like I've been coming out here like every night just to take like 5 seconds to look up here, and this really gives me a lot of inspiration though. Just seeing just how the scariness of how small we are. Like I saw this one video where like Saturn is like falling on Earth, and it looks terrifying. Like it almost looks like we're on just this small little cell on any planet. Just look at that. I just like the coloration with it. It looks really good in my opinion. So sadly, this is the last time we'll see this set. Maybe later in the movie, who knows, but for now, that's where we're at. This is the daytime, how the set looks in the day. I think it looks really good. I don't know if I'll be filming it in the daytime for a scene, but I might, I'm not sure. It's probably 10 a.m. right now. This wind doesn't stop still. I don't know why. Oh crap, stuff is already falling, oh my gosh. Property damage right there in Godzilla Studios, but yeah, I like this. I'll see what I'll do with it later on.
Picture show, second balcony was the place we.
So today I wanted to show in detail how I make snow sets. I've got out here stuff. I got my table out here. I'm going to show you each step and how to do it. I've done this before, but I'm going to do another one for the people who are a little new to my channel. What? This is the board from yesterday. I'm going to use that as a way to put on the table on the ladder back here. So I need to move it, not hit these dogs freaking everywhere I go. So far, this is how it's gonna look. Pretty simplified version of a snow set. It's just a flat plane. This is the powder I'm using. It's from Perfect Purity. I don't know what the hell that is, but I found it in some store. But yeah, this is really effective if you want simple snow that doesn't stink. If you want to go for the all-out kind of snow, for like mountains and stuff, you probably want to get flour, bags of flour from Walmart or Publix. If you're able to clean the mess of it, it's good, but I don't think it's worth it because of the stink and mess it leaves behind. I would have these kinds of trees. They don't sell them anymore because it's past the Christmas time, but they did have them in some shops, so I recommend miniature trees. You can't afford miniature trees like that because they cost a little bit. Just cut down pieces of any tree you have nearby. Little figments, like I did in this other vlog I did a little while back last week. So things like this could work better, you know, the background shots like that. Added just a few more in the mix, and there you go. You can have a few of them falling down just for realistic sake. And if you want to have, you know, just to make this even more of an in-depth set, buy some of these bags. They carry some green moss. You get any kind of moss anywhere else, but I bought it from the dollar store, so if that's the place you can afford more, then that's the place you might want to go to. So you can add a few bunches around here, a few over here, just to add some like shrubs for now. Put some on the edge here so it covers all sides of the frame. Then grab your powder over here and kind of sprinkle some on there, just to make it look like that's also covered in snow. If you have the money to afford these kinds of trees, then you might have to choose yourself where you want to put them. Realistically, you wouldn't have these shrubs around since it would be pretty much entirely covered with snow. So the sizing with these trees wouldn't really fit if you had that in the front, so I would take these out and leave it plain like that. If you wanted it no matter what, then I recommend just plopping some down and crushing on it just so it doesn't seem like it's too big. I'm switching out the types of trees I have because I have other different types of ones like these taller pine trees. You can add animals such as these if it's going to be a still shot of animals not moving. If you want to have some in there that are moving, I'd recommend just animating those in there, but it's a hell of a job, so it would really take a while. But you would want to put them down here on places that the frame is empty on. You never want to leave space like that over here or empty space here. You would want to add this in the field of the back so it'll cover it up. You just gotta place it nicely. And I think that's a better example of what you want to look for, just to feel like you're seeing this world grow to the back, even though it's only like 2 feet long. Things like that, just expand your world with the natural elements you have in front of it, even if it's only like 2 feet long. From side to side. So that's what I really recommend, to have simple snow sets. If you're the type of person who still wants the military in the movies, then that's fine. Just get some tanks anywhere and just start placing them in an orderly fashion. Have some cars on the side like that too. Just get some of the snow and just cover it up like that. Anything really works as long as it's not sand, white sand. I really don't recommend that. This powder doesn't cost much, neither does flour. Get a bag and you could fill a whole table with that for a multitude of shots. Easily you can add in some buildings in the back just to build the city like life you want to have in the background. So there you go. We got an entire city. If you want to make it an even more of an expansive shot, then we're probably going to have to add some more buildings. Always trick your audience with the perspective of where the camera is placed. Never have shots up here to where you could see the entire world. Try to lower the camera down on this kind of level. Zoom in a little so you don't cut out any space. And with this kind of look, you can always add some trees in the background. You see your frame is not filled with. So let's say for example back here, right here, maybe add some bushes in here, and there you go. You got a nice city set. And I guess it could be a little tutorial for, I guess, seeds that don't need snow. But if you want snow, like I said, just have it fall in there like that and you got it. If you're trying to pull off a construction like area, just have cranes like these. And here's my trick, guys. In toys they can be made of plastic, easy flimsy plastic, almost this bright of plastic that has no detailing in it. If you buy those things and you give them light airbrushes of dirt and rust like this, because this was completely baby plastic before, it looked bad. After brushing it multiple times, this can come out as an easy win to be a rusty crane. So I highly recommend that if you don't have the money to buy those hundreds of dollars of miniatures and just have simple things like this in the background. Same process went with this vehicle right here. And I have some of the smokestacks from that Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla recreation, so you can have these in the background. If you want to expand the nature on this shot, you'd like to have some trees lying in the background. The simple idea of having moss hanging out from the tops. That way you have a better idea of tricking the viewer of what you're seeing, and it just builds a fake world in front of you. And there you go, you got an easy built industrial site construction, whatever you want to call it. But you can have a creature battle here, but I'm not really a fan of creature battles. Man, that's just how I roll. That's probably it for this behind the scenes video. I want to do more vlogs like this because they're just fun to make, and they're more frequent if I do make them. So yeah. That's pretty much it for this video. This guy Godzilla 621 signing out.